Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, this is my third time doing this video, but I'm trying to make it informative and not mean so much rambling. I went on a tangent at the end of the last one and just started you know cussing out Best Buy and GameStop. But anyway, this is a video about how to buy games on eBay, what to look for. I know a lot of people, when you mention the word eBay, they just frown their eyes, not frown their eyes, God, roll their eyes or frown, followed by a F in eBay. But anyway, it's a good place to buy games, in my opinion. I've got really good deals as of late. And there's two ways to buy games. I'm not even going to touch on selling. I do sell a lot on eBay, but that's a whole nother video. But buying, there's two ways to buy. I'm talking video games here. I'm not talking about, a fucking scooter or skateboard. So keep that in mind. Video games. So there's a auction or buy it now. And the two main ways. Auctions. This is from my experience. Auctions are good if you're looking to buy bundles. Like I'll go on eBay pretty much every night and search just the bundles of all the consoles, all the bundles offered now. It could be 10 PlayStation games, 5 Xbox mixed in, so 15 games, everything, Xbox, PlayStation 2, 10 DS games, blah, 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 whatever you want. That auction's a good way to do that because a lot of times I do is if there's an auction of 10 DS games, I look at those games and I see two of them worth a lot of money. And whoever's auctioning them off doesn't know that. So they got 10 DS games, auction starting bid $10. I'm like, holy shit. The two games in there alone are worth, 30, if I sell them both. So that's what I look at. So that's why I say auctions could be good for bundles. If you get a good deal on a good bundle, you can make your money back and keep the game. So you basically made your money back and got everything for free, in a way. So auctions are good for bundles, and auctions are good for new releases also. Because I just picked up Darksiders 2. I did an auction. I got it for I think 40 and free shipping, brand new, still sealed. So that was a great deal. So bundles and new releases, I look at auctions to find good deals. I avoid going to ShitStop or Best Buy for my new games anymore. And buy now. Buy now is what I do a lot. If I'm looking for a game for my GameCube collection or PlayStation 2, I know what I'm looking for. I know what I want. I'll do a buy it now search. And for example, what did I pick? Yeah, Cubivore. I picked up Cubivore for the GameCube, which is a very, very expensive game. It sells for, on average, 50, 60 bucks. New, you're looking a couple hundred, which I'm not going to pay. So I set up eBay to query buy it now, Cubivore, from lowest to highest. So it just came up. And the first thing I look for when I'm doing a buy it now is it's got to be a stock photo. I mean, not stock photo. It's got to be an original photo for me to buy it. The stock photo is basically, it's just what eBay puts up there of the game, whatever is in their database at the time. Basically, it's just cover art. So I immediately weed those out. I don't want to deal with those. Don't know what you're getting. So when you do buy it now, it's original picture. Look at the original picture, and for this case, it was Cubivore. I weeded out all the rest of them, so I was down like maybe four. Four actually had original pictures. And so I looked at the price, and I picked one that was good. He had good pictures of it. I got it for like 45 bucks, with shipping about 50, which is a going rate. But the whole point I'm trying to make is if you're doing a buy it now is a good for single games you're looking for. Always look at original picture. Always look at the shipping costs, because if the initial price is very, very low for a game that's averaging much more than that, always look at the shipping, because a lot of times they'll try to hide costs in the shipping. Look at their feedback, make sure they have good feedback, and look at the description of the game. Even the description of the game can be misleading sometimes, because a lot of these guys, the bigger sellers, will tell you that they sell a lot of games, and if you sell, you can have templates stored in your eBay store. So basically, you just keep rolling games over, and you use the template. And sometimes you forget to add words like new or used or complete or miss instruction manual missing. So even if the description says complete game, it may or may not be. And I'm getting to that because the guy for this is a different game. Buy It Now. The picture was just the original picture of the game case, just the front. Didn't show it open with the game and the instruction manual. Now I emailed him. I said, "Hey man, does this come with the instruction manual?" He's like, "I'm not sure." And I was like, "What the fuck you mean you're not sure?" He's like, "Well, I just sell the game. Someone else ships it." And he goes, I can't tell you if it is or not because I rolled this template over from the last version of that game I sold, and that had the instruction manual. I don't know if this does, so I don't know what to tell you. So that's my whole point. There was no picture of the actual game. There was a picture of the actual game, but it was, I guess, the one from before he sold or something. I don't know. I didn't really know what he was talking about, but so you see my point though. The auction versus Best Buy. The auction versus Buy It Now. So that's the two ways I actually go into the auction and buy it now. And like I said, if you know your video games, you know what they're worth, and you look at the bundles, you can make some. I've made a lot of money that way. You know, I'll buy an auction for like $20 and take a lot of those games and sell them for 30. 10 to 15 a piece. So I actually get my money back and make money. So auctions can be good if you know what you're looking for. And Buy It Now is basically what I use for my own personal collection when I'm buying a game. So, and there's some examples of what I've come across lately from sellers. So maybe I'll do a video of that. I thought it was pretty interesting. I probably will. It was for Resident Evil Code Veronica X on the GameCube. And what the guy did, I thought was, I'm not sure if he knew what he was doing or he bought it that way, but maybe I'll do a video about that just to show you guys that even if there's original pictures of the games, you still could end up maybe being screwed. So you definitely got to know what you're looking for, and you got to know. Yeah, I mean, you just got to know what you're looking for, and you got to know the game. If you watch this video, I'm sure you're a pretty hardcore gamer anyway. If the game's complete or not, what it comes with. So, you know, that's just how it is. Like I said, eBay is a good place to buy games. I hope this video helped a little bit. And I'll post a video of that game on eBay. I'll set the camera up and actually try to record the site itself. It may not turn out well, but we'll get something on. And thanks, guys. You got any questions? If you come across maybe a game on eBay or something and you want to know if it's a good deal, hey, feel free to PM me or whatever. Say, hey, man, you think this is a good deal or blah, blah, blah. I don't have any problem answering your questions. So thanks a lot, guys. Later.